Here's another little rumor, little iPhone-related rumor, little conversation we could possibly have here about a potential hole punch or punch hole, depending on how you like to say it, version.
Apple will probably have their specific name for it. Something cool and out there.
Yeah. Right. What would they? They always, let me see, Touch ID, Face ID.
Just dot.
Dot.
You know?
Nice.
Something simple.
Dot display.
Yeah.
Our new seamless dot display. Yeah, okay, well. That because they had Retina for resolution.
Yeah.
So they got a dot Retina dot.
Bionic A20.
There you go. You're hired. I'm Tim Cook. You're hired.
Thanks.
You said words, and I liked those words. So you're hired. Anyway, it turns out, this conversation that Apple may do a punch hole display has actually turned into a controversial subject matter because some people are against it. They're like, hey, that's an Android look. We're not about that. And also, a lot of the technologies inside of Face ID require the notch cutout the way that it currently is. There's a lot of technology actually housed in there. People forget about it because they're not seeing it or using it all the time. When you launch the front-facing camera, you may forget that there's all this extra stuff in there as far as the dot projection, infrared, whatever else is enabling the sophisticated face unlock. But it has also been talked about in recent times how in the mask lifestyle that people are living nowadays, that maybe Touch ID could possibly be more useful than Face ID. Now, I don't know anybody that wants to lose. I think it should be versatility. Ideally, you have both. Why not? If you can pack it in there, put in a power switch and all the rest of it. But if you go to hole punch, you're losing a lot of that tech. And as it stands with Android devices, when you have just the front-facing camera and you lack the dot projector, the flood illuminator, and the infrared camera, you end up with a more crackable, a super fast face unlock, but an easier to hack face unlock. And I've done this in videos in the past, just hold up an image in front of the face unlock, which is just a front-facing camera, and I can actually unlock it just with a picture. So you give up a little bit of that. You do get some convenience and speed with it, and of course you get the better-looking display. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I would probably bet against it, but as it goes with iPhone rumors, I mean, there's no end to it, right? It's unlimited what people may imagine. Now, of course, Touch ID is a thing that I'd love to see, but I would like to see it probably in conjunction with still having this sophisticated face unlock. The ideal scenario, you're well aware that they can plant everything under the display at some point in time, but it's not happening immediately.
No.
It's going to take some time. Because the people with the selfies, they need the quality as well.
Yeah.
With the front facing and the TikToks and the things like this.
Sure.
I don't know if you ever heard of these things, but you gotta have the quality on the front camera as well. And you can't get it, not the full quality if you're under the display. We've seen some examples of it, but it's not rolling out in a commercial fashion.